Hi, I'm Heather Moore, and this is the Cable News Roundup for August 13th. I'll start with Fox News and the O'Reilly Factor. Ben Carson says that Planned Parenthood is mostly located in minority neighborhoods in order to control the African American population. And the founder of the organization, Margaret Sanger, was a racist. Carson is a guest to say the number one cause of death for black people is abortion, and that this should be part of the Black Lives Matter campaign. They talk about Hillary Clinton, her emails being seized, and that other Democrats are becoming more popular than she. Donald Trump is still in the lead for the Republican Party, and it seems to be strengthening. In Iowa, he's at 22%, then Ben Carson with 14%, followed by Scott Walker with 9%. On the Kelly File, Republican presidential candidates are talking about the Black Lives Matter movement. Carly Fiorina says that policies put in place by Democrats are what have hurt the African American community. Ben Carson says murder in black communities needs to be changed by the black community. And Marco Rubio is a guest to say law enforcement does treat African Americans, especially young males, unfairly. We need to confront the problem, but Rubio says there isn't a government policy solution. They talk about Hillary Clinton's emails. The Inspector General said that there is not evidence that someone removed the classified labels from the emails. But then the show says that maybe somebody in Hillary Clinton's inner circle did do that. They are adamant that Clinton should not have used the private emails server while Secretary of State. A woman who was famous for acting on Gossip Girl is in a custody battle. Her ex lives in Monaco. So the story is an American mother is forced to send her American children overseas with their non-American father. On Hannity, he talks about Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton with Newt Gingrich. They agree that Trump is popular because he isn't politically correct. They say Hillary Clinton is in deep shit over her emails. Carly Fiorina is a guest to talk about her presidential platform and why she's better than Hillary. Switching over to MSNBC, I'll end with Chris Hayes. There is a strong super PAC trying to recruit Vice President Joe Biden to run for president in 2016. In order to override a potential veto of the president's Iran nuclear deal, 34 senators need to back the deal. So far, they've only got 20 Democrats. Wisconsin governor and presidential candidate Scott Walker signed a bill to publicly fund a new baseball stadium for the Milwaukee Bucks. They say it shouldn't be publicly funded because the revenue from the stadium will be generated privately. On the Rachel Maddow show, she talks about Hillary Clinton and how cool she was in 1995 when she criticized China's treatment of women. She talks about Bernie Sanders. He's been completely consistent in his ideas for decades. She talks about the presidential look. She talks about the other Democratic presidential hopefuls, Lincoln Chafee, Martin O'Malley, and Jim Webb. She speculates that if Donald Trump doesn't get the Republican nomination, maybe he will run as a third-party candidate. On the Last Word with Lawrence O'Donnell, they say Donald Trump is not a real Republican. Jeb Bush wants to increase American influence in Syria to fight ISIS, but he would approach Iraq similarly to the way President Obama has. They talk about the upcoming Global Citizens Festival in New York. So now you know.